It's Mary Z Easy Recipes. Welcome to my live stream. I'm happy to have this live stream again, and it is a beautiful day today again. So I am inviting everyone to come and join the live stream. So welcome everybody to the live stream. Where I am, it's about 7:30 in the evening, just after 7:30. So I'm just inviting everyone to come and share their time with me here in the live stream. I'll be more than happy to have guests to the house. So it's Mary Z Easy Recipes. Today it's Monday. Usually Monday is a busy day, and people will be really busy preparing for the week. So today I always want to talk about the weather here. Today the weather has been really good. Um, there was plenty of sunshine, in fact, considering that the previous day or the past few days it has been windy and a bit chilly. But today it was like the tables have turned. It's like the tables have turned. The weather was extremely, beautiful. Just a cool breeze here and there, but it was really lovely. So we are back again on the live stream, and I'm just here to welcome guests who are ready to join in the live stream. Anyone? Oh, we have someone. Uh, we have a visit, I think. Yes, someone. Oh, someone has joined the live stream. It's Shredder Boy 01. Hello, Shredder Boy 01. It's Mary Z here welcoming you to the live stream. We also have someone coming again. Shredder Boy said hi. Hi, Shredder Boy. How are you doing, Shredder Boy? Me, I am fine and doing really good. So another beautiful day today, and we are here to just have a chat. We have another one again joining the live stream. It's Admichi on Wunta. Hello, Admichi on Wunta. Lovely to see you here in the live stream. Feel free to chat, feel free to join, the whatever you like to chat about. It's a happy family, a happy group. So welcome, Shredder Boy. Welcome, Admichi on Wunta. So Admichi on Wunta is saying hi. Shredder Boy 01 is saying hi. We have another visitor to the house. That's Jariel Creole. Jariel Creole. Hello, Jariel. Um, what's your question? You saying, are you still active? Of course, I'm active. That's why I'm active, Jariel. Can't you see I'm doing a live stream? Can't you see I'm doing a live stream? Yes, I'm active. How about you, Jariel Creole? Are you still active? Is Jariel or Creole? Are you still active? I don't know what you mean by active. When you're living, you are active. The meaning of active is you can walk, you can cook, you can talk, you can go to work, you can. So that's what I consider to be active. So are you also active? Oh, you took a break from where? Oh, I don't know what you are saying. Let me go back to the chat and just, and just find out what other people are saying. We have Shredder Boy saying thanks, because, we are just welcoming each other to the live stream. So Shredder Boy 01 said thanks. And Shredder Boy 01 said fine. Yeah, he's fine. Because I asked him how he is, and he said he's fine. We have another guest in the house. This is Sticky Situation. Sticky Situation. Hello, Sticky Situation. Hope you are doing fine. And Sticky Situation said, hi, how is your day? My day has been fantastic. It's now like 20 to 8, so it's like approaching the night, but otherwise the afternoon was really beautiful. The weather was fantastic, and it was just a good day. It was just a beautiful day. So Sticky Situation said, hi, how is your day? How about you, Sticky Situation? How was your day? Oh, he said good. Oh, that's fine. He said good. We also have Jario Creole. Jario Creole is, I don't know what to say. He's saying, I'm just acting the normal, I don't, I don't think I'm going too astray. It's just the normal, greeting people and having a good time, people responding to your greeting. So that is what life is all about, and just being friendly, just being friendly. And Jario is really worried about something. What are you worried about, Jario? Jario is worried about something. I don't know what this is. So let's just go on with our live stream. We have Sticky Situation said, got back from school now. All right, that's fine. I don't know. Sticky Situation says, I am a. Oh, I don't know. Okay. So I'm just inviting people to the live stream so that we have a wonderful time, so that we are just, nice to each other, and that we are friendly, and we just carry on with what is in store today. So I'm really happy. Oh, these people, what do they want me to say? Oh dear, oh dear. So let's just go on with our live stream. I'm happy to be here this evening, just to share a few points here and there, and sorry, just to share. Let me see. Just to share a few points here and there, and just to let the evening flow nicely, So I was introducing about the weather, that the weather has been really nice today, and it was like cool and beautiful. And there was a period where the sun was really shining, which was awesome. And provided that we are just, I think, up in the in autumn. I think we are already in autumn, because the other day the other day I discovered that the leaves were already starting to fall down, So, which is really beautiful to be in autumn. October and autumn together, So, um, the day has been fine. And there's something I noticed today, which was really amazing. Well, when I was just in the garden, because I have a little garden, a kitchen garden, I just went there to do one or two things. But I was surprised. As I opened the door to go into the garden, what surprised me is that there were lots of ladybirds. There were lots of ladybirds flying around the garden, and some of the ladybirds were coming to the door. It's like they wanted to enter into the house, and some were just crawling, up the wall. So these ladybirds. So I just, it just surprised me, because normally I just see them in the garden. They like to just to crawl on the like green vegetables. Like if you plant mustard, the ladybirds love mustard so much. But someone told me that the reason why they love mustard, that green, the mustard greens, is because mustard greens attract lots of aphids. So the ladybirds, they like to feast on aphids. So I'm saying this because that's the only time I saw the ladybirds, when I had planted some mustard greens, and the ladybirds were just like a swarm of them. They were just like a swarm of them, coming to resting on the mustard. But like I said, they said that um, ladybirds love aphids. So when you plant mustard greens, the ladybirds will come and feast on the aphids. But today it was a different thing, because I do not have any mustard greens in the garden. All I have is just a few drying kale plants in the garden. But I just saw these ladybirds, like flying all over the place in the back garden. And when I went again to the front garden, I also saw them flying all over, and crawling on the window sills. Some were even like coming like as if they want to knock on the door or knock on the windowsill. There were just plenty of them. So I quickly, I quickly went to find out, why are there so many. So according to according to according to the botanists, they say that when it is autumn time, during this time, the ladybirds, I don't know, instinct tells them that soon it will be like winter. So the ladybirds will just, will just come out from where they are and start looking for safe habitats. So that's the answer for my query. So the ladybirds were in plenty today, because it's now autumn and soon it will be winter. So they were trying to look for habitats so that they can settle there. Whereas the cold comes, the ladybirds will just settle in the crevices, maybe under some bark, or under some tree logs, or they can even settle in the crevices of our windows or our doors, because they are looking for somewhere safe to shelter from the upcoming winter. So the reason why I'm saying this story is because this is just another amazing reason why we should emulate nature. Nature is really excellent. Nature is really something which we should emulate, something which we should find like thrilling, and something we should embrace. So I learned a lesson today. Ladybirds looking for shelter, because winter is coming. So let's see what's happening in the chat. Um, I don't know let me see. We have new people coming in. We have uh, I'm just reading what people are saying. If you can bear with me, I'm just reading what people are saying. I don't know. These guests, some of these guests, they are really up to some. I don't know what they're saying. So, I don't know why my picture is not coming. Okay. So let's read what's happening here. Oh, mathematics. This is a guest here called mathematics. He wants. I can't do a challenge. I haven't planned to do a challenge, so I cannot do a challenge. Maybe you can find someone who can do a challenge. I can't do these challenges. We have Katie Scott is saying hi. Katie Scott has just joined the live stream. Welcome, Katie Scott. Today I was just introducing about a surprise which came about today. As I was just in the garden, I saw a swarm sort of ladybirds. So I just was wondering why I've never seen them like flying around like in a swarm, but I had to research and find out why. And I read that they do that during this autumn because they are looking for places to hibernate, looking for places to shelter because winter is coming. So let's go back to the chat. Chat today is really the chat today. We have we have I've greeted Katie Scott. We have Gojo 888. Gojo 888 is saying, "What's your favorite car?" My favorite car is at the moment in time. My favorite car is a what is it? Maybe I always change. Sometimes I like this one. Sometimes I change. So at the moment, my favorite car is a Mercedes Benz. What about yours, Jojo? Jojo 888. What's your favorite car? Yeah, mine always change. It depends with the weather, maybe. When it is when it is rainy, my favorite car is a Range Rover because it. But when it is like nice, cool, and and just the normal good weather, my favorite car is a Mercedes Benz. So maybe one day, maybe I'll get some money to buy a Mercedes Benz and to buy a Range Rover. And we have Aaron Morrison is here. Hello, Aaron Morrison. He's saying hi. That's nice to see you here. And we have from Asia. What is Asia? I from Asia. From Asia. I don't know which place is from Asia. Someone is asking me if I speak Russian. No, I didn't learn Russian. No, I only speak English. I don't speak Russian. So we have 5 people in the house. We are still happy to receive many more guests out there. We have 6 likes, which is fantastic. And yeah, someone is asking me if I speak. No, I don't speak that. So I'm happy today. I just introduced, by just talking about what I saw today. And And I was saying it was just something, something like strange, something like, new, which I saw. I'm referring to the ladybirds, which I saw. There were many of them, and they were just all over the place. But when I went out, like a few hours ago, after when it settled, it became like sunset. I no longer saw them. They were all gone. I don't know where they went. So this is another aspect of amazing nature. Nature is really amazing. Nature is really amazing. So today we are really happy to be here again once more to have a chat and to just to discuss and to support each other. That's all we are looking for. No, you know what, people in the house, what I normally do, sometimes I buy this item, and when I buy this item, I'll just put it somewhere or maybe in a bowl. Then after like days go by, and I continue to see this item in the bowl, and it happens many times. Then I don't know why I'm not like, hands on using this item. I always just say, oh, I will use it, and then I don't use it. Then I just say again, when I see it when I'm cooking, I just say, oh, I will use it, then I won't use it. So I don't know why that it happens that way. So this item I'm talking about is garlic. When it comes to garlic, I just take time before I use it. Unlike the other family member of garlic is onion. But when it comes to onion, I'm always using onion. When it comes to garlic, it's just like once in a while. So I was just wondering today, why is it that I am not really, like quick to use garlic? Then I thought I sort of maybe found out the reason. The reason why I take time before I use garlic is that it just annoys me sort of. It's just like it just annoys me how to do the preparation of garlic. So I'll just take an onion, because an onion is easy. You just peel the skin and you chop your onion and use onion. But with garlic, you try to remove the peppery cover. It will just like it's like it doesn't want to come off. So I think that is the reason why it takes me some time before I use garlic. So today we want to talk about garlic. Garlic is one of the vegetables which is really popular, and it is grown like nearly the worldwide. Many people grow garlic. In many places, garlic is grown. So garlic is a bulb. It is a bulb. Look at this. When you see it like this, it is looking like an onion. It is just a bulb. It is a bulb. But when we want to use it, we don't like start chopping it like this. We don't do that. I don't, maybe some people do that. But usually we will remove the parts of this garlic. So the parts of this garlic are called cloves. Cloves of garlic. So this is cloves of garlic. So these are the cloves of garlic. So I realized that the chopping or the removing of the peppery cover was the one which was deterring me from using the garlic. As soon as I'm cooking something, I just use garlic, but I wasn't doing that. I would just opt for the onion and leave the garlic. So this garlic would stay for many, many days or weeks in the bowl because of just that, that hesitation, or that, it didn't compel me to chop it. So today we're just going to look at what garlic is. We are going to look at how we can prepare garlic. We are also going to look at what are the benefits of consuming garlic. Um, let's go to the chat and see what people are saying. We have Messine Idman, you do. Hi, Messine Idman, you do. How are you doing? Hope all is good with you. Hope all is good with you. So, this is what we are talking about today. We are talking about garlic. And I was saying, I don't really get, hands-on garlic. And I have discovered that why I don't get hands-on garlic is because it's preparation, maybe. It's preparation. Maybe it's the one which was, stopping me to use it like religiously, like all the time. So let's just explain what garlic is. Garlic is a bulb vegetable. It is in the same family with onion, with leeks, with shallots, and with chives. So this is their family, the family of bulbs. So when we compare the onion and the garlic, we discover that the garlic has a more pungent taste, more pungent like odor or smell compared to the onion. The onion is like on the milder side, but this one is on the on the higher side of being of having this pungent flavor, pungent smell, and pungent taste. So this is the garlic. This is our subject today, the garlic. Let me go to the chat. We have, oh, hello, Mina Wodi. Lovely to see you here. Mina Wodi is saying hello, Mary Z. Mina Wodi is saying hello, everyone. And Mina Wodi is saying she has done the like, which is a beautiful thing. And Mina Wodi is saying Happy New Week, people. So she's greeting everybody and wishing all of us a happy week. That is really kind of you, Mina Wodi. And she's giving us love and hugs. Thank you for doing that, Mina Wodi. How has been your day today, Mina Wodi? How was your day today on a Monday? The busy Monday. How was your day? So my day has been good. And yeah, it was lovely. My day has been lovely. Mina Wodi said, my day, her day was great. Oh, lovely to hear that. Oh, we have Alex H. Hello, Alex H. Lovely to see you here in the live stream. And Alex H is saying, hello, Mary. Hello, Alex H. Yeah, Alex H is saying, finally I'm here. Yeah, this is where you belong. This is where you belong. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really happy that you managed to squeeze some time to come over and have a chat together with, with the whole family here. So I was saying that my day today has been really good. The weather was favorable, and it was cool and sunny, which I didn't expect it all, but it came out to be very, lovely weather. And so today we are just going to chat about beetroot, I love beetroot so much. This is about garlic. So we are going to chat about garlic today, and just to share what garlic is, and how we use it and its benefits. Alex H says, yes, I'm happy too. Thank you, Mary. Hi, all. Alex H is greeting everyone, which is really lovely to do that. So, I was saying in my sort of introduction, sometimes I buy garlic, but surprising enough, I will see this garlic for days and days and days in the bowl or in the cupboard, and it's like I sort of hesitate to use it, like frequently. But the one I always use anything I cook is the onion. But with the garlic, sometimes I don't know. It just takes time before I use it like frequently. So I was saying, I think I have realized the reason why. The reason why I don't use it that like often is because maybe of its how you prepare for it before you use it in your meal or in whatever you are cooking. So if you look at the garlic, looking at this beautiful bulb, it's a bulb. But the garlic is a bulb. It is in the family of shallots, onion, and leeks and chives. So the garlic has an outstanding like appearance. It has an outstanding taste. It has an outstanding like the smell of garlic is just different from the other family members. So the family of these bulbs, they belong to a family called the allium family. Allium family. So the garlic, the onion, the chives, the shallots, and the leeks, they belong to a family called allium. Allium. The reason why the garlic is like outstanding is because it has this peppery cover here. It has peppery cover covering the cloves. So when I open this peppery cover, as I'm doing now, this peppery cover is covering all the cloves together, because a part of the garlic, this part is called a clove. So this is a clove of garlic, and this whole bulb is like, let's see how many they are here. We just want to see how many cloves we have on this particular one. So you can easily like, we have 2 so far, 2, and look at the peppery covering the garlic, the bulb. We have 3. Wow, some of them are a bit smaller than the others. So we have here 4. 4. Now there are 6. So you have to break. Then we have, wow, there are lots of them. So this is a peppery cover. It covers the whole bulb. This one. It covers the whole bulb. And still, if we look at the cloves, so we have about 5 on this hand and 6 on this one. So this bulb had 11 cloves. So these are cloves of garlic. These are cloves of garlic. So if it was an onion, would now reach the flesh part, like the white part. But with the garlic, oh my God, it's another another journey to travel. With the garlic, look at that. Special wrapping again. Another peppery cover again. So that's the difference between the garlic and the onion. The garlic, you continue to unwrap until you get to the final. So let's see. This is the peppery wrap. The reason why I said I hesitate sometimes to prepare garlic is because you try, if you try with your fingers, or say, oh, let me just unwrap this, you will struggle, if you try to, see, you sort of struggle. You have to like pinch it here and then pinch it there and then try to remove the peppery cover, so it's a little bit of a struggle. So there's a trick. Oh, look, sometimes you tear it and it doesn't come up or out. It doesn't come off like whole. You keep on like trying to get where is the peppery cover, and it just takes your time, And sometimes you want to cook and go. So there is a way to do this. There's a way to remove the peppery cover. You will finally remove it, but there's a way you can, you can do it so that you remove the peppery cover quickly. I'll show you the way. Let's go to the chart first. Mina what is giving us hugs and love. Alex H said, oh, I love garlic. Allium family. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the Allium family. Because that name Allium is a family of these, bulbs. Because when we consume this garlic, we get a special enzyme called allicin. So the enzyme we get comes from that, is something to do with the name allium. So Alex said, I love garlic, allium family. Oh, okay. Fabulous Nuts. Hello, Fabulous Nuts. Lovely to see you here, Fabulous Nuts. And Fabulous Nuts is saying, hello, Mary Z, Easy Recipes. Fabulous Nuts says, ASMR says, hello, chat. Lovely to have you here, Fabulous Nuts. Lovely to have you here. Did I do it? So we are happy. We are having a discussion on garlic. Garlic, the amazing bulb. The amazing bulb. Fabulous Nuts. Alex H says, hello, Fabulous Nuts. And Alex H says, it is well protected. Yes, exactly. So I think the reason why it's well protected like this is maybe to try and ward off pests and just to protect that enzyme in there, special enzyme in the allicin, in the garlic clove. Fabulous Nut said, ASMR said, hello, Alex H. And Mina Ward is giving us hugs and love and likes. That's beautiful. Alex H says, Mina Ward, hi, is giving a smiley face. And Fabulous Nuts ASMR says, I needed this lesson. Oh, thank God Benny Z is giving the lesson. I'm happy that you are finding it worthwhile, you know. That's beautiful. And Fabulous Nuts SMR says, I always try to peel. Yeah, even me, I just use the nails. Oh, and sometimes they got the paper cover gets stuck somewhere, and it gets stuck on your fingers because it is some sort of like, it just attracts it to your, you know, to your fingers. I don't know what's there. Maybe it's the enzyme, which is this enzyme we are talking about. And Fabulous Nuts SMR says, with no luck. Yeah, he trying to remove the papery cover with no luck. Mina Wadi says, hi, Alex. Mina Wadi said, hi, Alex. Alex H says, I also have a gadget. Oh, a garlic press. Oh, that's lovely. Maybe in the future I will look for it, which I love. So me, I just do it the traditional way. I just do it the traditional way. So let me just show you what you do when you want to remove the papery cover with ease without like saying, oh, this is not coming off, it's not coming off. So what you do is, let me show you. Just a second. Let me show you how you do it. So you need a board, a cutting board, because you need a cutting board when you want to chop the so this is your garlic clove, this one, and this point here is the pointed point, and here this is where the base. So what you do is, and the papery cover is stuck on this base here, on this little base here. That's where it is stuck to. That's why it is not like easy to remove it. So what you do is, you just lay the the garlic clove on the board like that. I hope you can see that. There is our garlic clove. Then what you do, you just do this with your palms, and then you try to press hard. You press it hard. So you can see, did you hear the clicking sound? When you hear the clicking sound, that means it's like it has like released itself. So then you can now, so what I do is I will like chop a little bit of the base here. So you chop a little bit of the base. So I've chopped a little bit of the base, and now I can now easily, look, it's now coming off easily. It's now, the papery cover is just like unwrapping easily. You see? It's just unwrapping easily because you have released it through the when you just like crush it, you sort of crush it. So when you do that, it means it's loose, and the papery cover can easily come off. Then you can then carry on with your chopping. Garlic is not like, you can do it like horizontal, you can do it like parallel like this, longitudinally like this, just like this. That's what I normally do. I first do, but the thing is, it starts getting sticky. It likes to stick onto the knife. So you just do it longitudinally first, then you can do it transverse. You usually turn them like this. Then if you want little pieces, you just chop like this. The other way around, you do it the other way around, and it is amazing. This enzyme in the garlic it likes to stick to stick onto the other particles. So this is what you do. Then I usually rotate the knife like this. Look at it. It loves sticking. That's the enzyme. This enzyme there. And do you know what? This enzyme in garlic, it is said that these are sulfur compounds. So it's a compound of sulfur, you know. So you can always like rotate your knife like this. And then you are chopping your garlic, you know. This is the traditional method without using maybe another gadget, another advanced gadget. You can always, you know, like just rotate your knife, and the garlic is it to attract itself to the knife. Imagine this amazing bulb. It is really awesome. Look at it. It is it is attracted itself to the knife. And then you can just rotate and chop it and maybe push it down, and then you chop again, push it down and chop. Wow. So this room is smelling garlic now, which is awesome. So look, I have managed to chop the garlic into little pieces. I've chopped the garlic into little pieces. Yeah. So another special thing about the garlic is that when you chop your garlic like this, before I explain another amazing thing about garlic, let me just go to the chat and read what people are saying. Mina Wadi had said, "Hi, Alex." And Alex had said, "I also have a gadget, a garlic press." Wow. That I think that is really a good gadget to have. Otherwise, I won't be using this garlic. And Fabulous Nuts said that is a great method. Yeah, you crush with your heel of the hand. Just crush it, and then you see the peppery thing will come out nicely, you know, easily. Then after that, of course, you remove the thing, the base of the garlic clove, and then you now have your garlic. Then you chop your garlic, you know, into your desirable pieces. So this is the easy, what I can consider an easy way of chopping and of removing the peppery cover from the garlic. So let's just have another overview of this special herb. This special herb garlic. Why do we use garlic? It is really good for the general well-being. It is good for it is believed to be good for the heart, you know, the heart health, and it also has some laxative effect when you use the garlic. It has some laxative effect, and that means the enzyme also helps the digestion process. And some people are saying that garlic also is very good for boosting the immunity. And they go on to say that it is good as it has some anti-inflammatory properties. So that's why, most people like to use garlic. And I also like to use garlic, but I'm not very prompt with garlic. So I think I need to train myself just to to quickly use this method of crushing the garlic, removing the pepper cover, and then use it in the dishes, in various dishes. So as you are chopping the garlic, so let me go to there's something like a scientific, I don't know if we can call it a scientific what, I don't know. There's something special about garlic. When you chop it like this, when you chop the garlic, you don't have to like use it immediately. People do that, but the actual way, according to the specialists who know about these herbs and these plants, the specialists say when you cut garlic like I've done now, you let the garlic rest for about 10 to 15 minutes, because garlic has some compounds of sulfur, and it has some some enzymes which need to be activated, like when the air acts on the garlic, the enzymes which we are looking for, which we need to use to consume, the enzymes need to be activated when the garlic is left to rest. So always try to leave your garlic after chopping, let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Otherwise, if you just say chop, chop, chop the garlic in the pot, chop, chop, chop the garlic in the pot, you won't be getting enough of the chemical. You won't be getting enough of the allicin, this chemical which will do, which will give us the benefits, like helping digestion, helping heart health, helping with, helping with the general immunity. This chemical needs to be produced when garlic is left like resting in the air for some minutes, usually 10 to 15 minutes. Then allicin will be released. And when you throw your garlic, these garlic pieces in your chicken or in your other meat dish, then you are able to get the full benefit of garlic. You'll get the full benefit. So remember, let your garlic rest for some 10 to 15 minutes before throwing it into the pot. Now let's hear what the chat is saying. Alex H says, I never knew it could be a laxative. Yeah, that's what the specialist or those experts say, that it has some laxative effect. Mina would say it's giving us some love, lots of love. Alex H says garlic love is in session. Yeah, garlic love is in session. Alex H says, wow, good to know. Yeah, so I always say, sometimes we have things in around us and we don't really see we don't really value them. For example, me, I always let garlic grow. It will grow. It starts growing when it's in the cupboard, imagine, or when it's in the fruit bowl, because I don't normally use it like frequently. So sometimes those little things which we just say, oh, it's garlic, they are really important to us. But of course, always remember that some people are allergic to these herbs, to these like spices. So it's worth taking these herbs with care, and always take this in moderation. But you know what? Some people just take the garlic, they just chew it, chew it as it is. But as for me, I don't usually chew the garlic as it is, but other people chew the garlic. And I've heard that statistically, China are the biggest consumers of garlic. I was thinking it's India, but according to the public domain, they say China is the leading consumer of garlic. But we know that all over the world nowadays, people are just looking for some health or something, health to have. So nowadays, many people are using garlic in their dishes, in their cuisines, and so on. So this special enzyme called allicin is the one which help us in our general well-being, help us in like they also even say that it is believed to help with blood pressure. Imagine. And it is anti-inflammatory. That's another belief. And it boosts immunity, and it is some laxative effect. But um but the other important thing is take garlic in moderation. Everything should be taken in moderation. I can't just start chewing like this whole. I can't just start chewing. I can't not. I cannot imagine myself starting chewing this whole. Wow. There are about 10 or 11 cloves of garlic. Just chew them at one time. I don't know if people do that, but I can't just imagine myself chewing it one time. So garlic is special. Let's hear what people are saying in the chat. Um, Alex H said, "For me, the aroma increases my appetite." Yeah, I think, yeah, you are right. I think you are right. Because it's just special. And they say that this aroma called, this enzyme called allicin is a compound of sulfur. That's why that's why garlic has a pungent, smell. And we all know that when you eat garlic, like if I like eat this garlic as it is, like this whole clove, it will just, if I move around the house, everyone will know that I've chewed garlic, because the aroma is really strong. And it is, even if I go and like brush and do a mouthwash, the aroma will still linger there. So some people say that maybe if you chew a bit of like celery, it might help to reduce the aroma from garlic after you eat garlic. But otherwise, it just remains there. The reason why it remains there, you just keep on, smelling it. If someone who has eaten garlic passes by, you just smell it. The reason is that the compounds in garlic are from sulfur. Sulfur has that smell, and that's why garlic smells like that. And when you consume garlic, I've read that specialists say that, those who are the experts, they say that if you are using the garlic, ultimately it will just go to the lungs. Hence, when someone is breathing like after eating garlic, if you breathe out, you smell the garlic. Just by, the day to day, if you are breathing, like if I had eaten garlic, someone would be smelling it, because the garlic is compounds of sulfur. And when you consume garlic, these compounds of sulfur, they rush to the lungs, somewhere around the lungs. Hence the aroma coming out. And hence everyone will know that you have eaten or you have just chewed some garlic cloves. So this is something really special about garlic. It's really amazing, and it's now that I know that the reason why we smell garlic when someone is eating it, it's because when you eat, these enzymes will just go, and I don't know why they go to the lungs, you know. So around there, and the lungs are the ones where when we breathe, air goes into our lungs and carbon dioxide is expelled, all this happens because of the lungs. That's why you smell the garlic when someone eats garlic. So this is really amazing. So let's hear what people are saying in the chat. Alex H says, for me, the aroma increases my appetite. And so if you, so when I feel like not eating, I think I'll just chop garlic and leave it by the table so that I also eat. That is a special, that is a very good comment there. Alex H says, especially if we eat it a lot. All right, yeah, that's true. If we eat it a lot, it will continue to linger around us. It will continue to linger. We always smell it. And it's in a good way. It's in a good way because people love garlic and they are consuming it for various reasons, which are great reasons. And if we like, if a family member is smelling garlic, is just eating garlic, we just accept it because people consume it for medicinal purposes, for health benefits. So that's fine. Me, I don't mind. Even if I sit with someone who is smelling garlic, I just embrace that. I don't mind because I know there are reasons why they are consuming garlic. Oh, hi, Amando Mom. Amando Mom is here. Lovely to see you. How is how is SA? Lovely to see you, Amando Mom. What was your day today, Amando Mom? Amando Mom is saying greetings to host and chat. That's lovely of you, Amando Mom. We really welcome you to the live stream. Amanda Mom is saying, Alex H is saying, Amanda Mom, hello. That's nice to greet each other. Amanda Mom is saying, Alex H, hello. That's beautiful. Amanda Mom is saying, Matthew. Oh, is there Matthew? I didn't see Matthew. Where is Matthew? Oh, Matthew, I had skipped you. Matthew Shepherd, hello from Scotland. Wow, beautiful Scotland. I love Scotland. Wow. And maybe in future I might visit Scotland. Thanks for coming, Matthew Shepherd, to the live stream. I'm really grateful for your presence, Matthew. Alex H said, hi there, Matthew. Amando Mom said, 10 like done. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm grateful for the likes. Let it be. Let it be. I'm so happy with the likes. Amando Mom is saying, hi. Greetings, host and chat, said Amando Mom. Alex H is saying, Amanda Mom, hello. Yeah, it's lovely to greet each other. We are a happy family and we are always there to support one another, which is awesome. Amanda Mom says, Alex H, hello. Amanda Mom said, Matthew, hi. Amanda Mom said, thanks, host. You are welcome, Amanda Mom. I always say a good team is shown by its by its work, its works. So we are a good team We are here to support each other, which is beautiful. Amanda Mams, we have a new host in the house. Hello, no, a new guest. No, I'm the host. I'm now turning it around. We have a new guest in the house. This is Rebellion Peace. Rebellion Peace. Rebellion Peace is saying, what is this about? Oh, Rebellion Peace. It's about talking about the amazing garlic. This one. I've been talking about garlic, Rebellion Peace. And Amanda Mom said, very good host. Thank you, Amanda Mom, for saying that we are having a great time. Alex H said, we learned good tips and facts about garlic. Very good. Thank you, Alex H, for acknowledging the imparting of information about the amazing garlic. Amanda Mom is giving us some hugs and some love, which is beautiful. So, I can just give just an overview to those who just come in. Can just give an overview to those who just come in. I was saying garlic, it belongs to a family, the family of onion, leek, chives, and shallots. This family is called allium family. Garlic belongs to the allium family. This family is known to have some compounds of sulfur. So that's the reason why when you chop an onion or when you chop garlic and you chop it near your eyes, you begin to tear because of the compounds of sulfur in the onion, in the garlic, in the shallots, in the leeks, and in the chives, because this bulb family have that compound. And what we need when we consume these bulbs, we need a special enzyme called allicin. So, but with the garlic, you have to chop the garlic and let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. This enables the allicin to be produced, because it is the allicin which will help our bodies to to have those anti-inflammatory properties. It will give us help with digestion. It will help with the general well-being. So it's because of the allicin. So that's what we have been saying today. And we also said China consumes the most garlic. And we also said that you don't need the whole. Normally, you don't need all the cloves in this bulb at one time. Maybe unless you are cooking maybe a big pot, but just for personal consumption, you might need only 1 or 2 cloves a day, just to make sure that you don't overdo it. So 1 or 2 cloves are enough per day, per person. And we also talked about that garlic is special. It is double cover. The peppery cover covers the bulb, this bulb. Then inside, when you take out the clove, when you take out the clove like this, you will see another peppery cover, which I usually struggle to unwrap. But if you like press it on the board, you press the garlic on the board, you will, and then you cut off this stalk here, the base, then you easily unwind the paper cover. So this is what we were discussing, but the main objective of this sort of discussion is just to emphasize the importance of the 10 to 15 minutes rest. When you chop your garlic, give the garlic 10 to 15 minutes rest, because the compounds of sulfur in there, the enzymes, they need to be acted upon by the air so that they are released, so that allicin is released, because all we need is allicin. And the dietitians also say it's no point just as you start your stew, you can do that, you already put the garlic. Those who are experts in the study of garlic, they say just before you dish, then you can sprinkle the garlic. This is to ensure that you get the full nutrients. So in this case, you get the full allicin from the garlic. So I think I'm going to try that as well. When I prepare a savory dish, I don't have to like fry onion. I put onion, I put garlic, I fry. What I'm going to do is I will, maybe I'll do the onion, but finally, just before I am about to dish, then I will sprinkle the garlic cloves, because I want to follow what the experts are saying. They are saying you will get maximum benefits of the allicin. So this is really what I've been saying today. So we have Amanda Mom was saying nice. Amanda Mom said very good. So I hope we are going to try this traditional method of crushing the garlic, doing the pepper recover, and then chopping. But you know, nowadays this world is an advanced world. There's always some gadget out there which can help with the crushing of the, which can easily help. Like Alex H said, she has a sort of a garlic crusher, which helps with the removing of the this peppery cover here. So yeah, we are free to, if you can buy that one, or if you want, you can just use the traditional method of removing the pepper cover and then chopping the garlic. Now let's go back to the chat and see. We have 10 likes today. Wow, that is really awesome. That is really awesome. So, and we have 3 people in the house. We still have 3 people in the house. That's beautiful. So, does anyone use garlic like frequently? Anyone in the chat who uses garlic frequently? Because some people, like my sister, anything she cooks, she will add some garlic. Yeah. Anything she cooks. When it comes to savory dishes like chicken, beef, whatever, she will just add some garlic. Some even add garlic in eggs. Yeah. Some add garlic in eggs. When they fry eggs, they do add garlic. So it's a common practice as well to add garlic to eggs. So I'm just asking if any of people in the chat have use garlic like every time. Me, I think I would love to use garlic every time, but sometimes I get carried away and just end up using onion. But I need to try and use it frequently. Yeah, because I'm not allergic to garlic and I love it, you know. I like garlic so much. So I need to step up a bit more using garlic. We have Alex H said, I'm still here, but I am back to work. Oh, yeah. What time is there in the States? Let me see. I always want to find out time now there. What time is it there, Alex? So, uh, Alex said, I use it moderately. Yeah, that's really a good idea. Yeah. Oh, 3:30. Wow. And here it's 8:30 in the night. Alex H said, I use it moderately. And Alex H says, I like to add 2 cloves to my oil before I begin cooking. All right. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. And Alex H said it's 3:30 p.m. Wow, it's middle of the afternoon there. That's really amazing. That's really amazing. And here it's 8:30 in the night. 8:30 in the night. Let's just for interest sake, let me just take an onion and we compare the two, the structures of the two, and just to emphasize how special garlic is. Let me just take an onion. So we are going to just to compare these two. These two. We have an onion there. We have like a garlic here. So this is a bulb. This is a bulb. Both are family members, onion and garlic. Their family is called allium. Allium family, allium family. Family members of allium. Look at their beauty. The structural the exterior structure is more or less the same, but the difference, they have this stalk here. This is stalk from the mother, and there's also stalk here. Both have stalks from the mother, here and here. Then the onion, it's like smooth there. I can't feel any bumps here, no bumps at all. But the garlic, you'll see by the bumps, you'll feel the bumps there. See? So, but they are members of the same family. So, this is how nature makes everything unique. Uniqueness. And look at the fibrous roots. All similar, they are the same. They are similar. Similar fibrous roots here and similar fibrous roots there. Similar fibrous roots. And then, now the difference starts to unfold. The difference starts to unfold as we remove the peppery. Even the onion is peppery cover. Look at that. That's the onion. It also has peppery cover. But with the onion, it appears to have some more layers, sort of more layers covering the bulb. See, these are the layers of the onion. You can always keep on tearing them. Then, alas, you come to the real. Look at that. With no time, you come to the bulb, the provider of Allison. Look at that. I'm just peeling with my finger. I'm just peeling with my finger. Yeah. Look at that. That's the onion, the white onion. So the white onion and the purple onion or red onion, they are just similar in structure. The only difference is the color. But always remember not to put the onion close to your eyes, because the sulfur enzymes will make you tear. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. So we have uncovered the peppery cover of the onion is out. The peppery cover of onion is out. Let me remove the peppery cover of the garlic. Yes, more or less the same thing, you know. It's only the garlic has been partitioned. So the outer layer, the outer peppery cover, yeah, comes out in the same way as the onion. But the only difference is that the garlic has some compartments, sort of. There's some, wow, look at that. Look at that. It has some portions. So when you remove the peppery, then you need to undo clove by clove. So you do clove by clove. Let's do the clove by clove. See, we have our clove well protected with the peppery. Look, the cloves. We have 3 cloves, 4 cloves, and there's no way I can chew 4 cloves. I can't chew 4 cloves. 5 cloves. Maybe some people can chew, I don't know. But they recommend 1 or 2 cloves per day. Hey, these are 6, 7, 8, and some are small. 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, so we have our cloves of garlic. We have our cloves of garlic. We have 11 likes in the house. Thank you for all those who have managed to leave some likes. That is really a generous act of kindness. So these are our cloves. Alex H said, okay, I read that. I like to add 2 cloves to my oil before I begin cooking. Alex H said, for my kitchen, 1 bulb lasts for several meals. That's true. That's what I was also like trying to come up. Although I sometimes forget to use it. I get carried away and just use onion. But from now, I need to get, get on the top of it and use it, and use the garlic because I don't want to miss out on the benefits of garlic here. We have a new visitor, a new guest has just arrived. It is Rocky Boy. Hello, Rocky Boy. Rocky Boy says, "Hi, I'm new. You are welcome, Rocky Boy. And feel free to join the live stream and feel free to just get involved in the chat. That's all we really love to do." Rocky Boy said onion. Yeah, the main subject today was, let me show you, was this one, garlic. We were talking about garlic. And I was just comparing garlic and onion. Just comparing the two. And Rocky Boy said, "Hi, I'm new. Yeah, you are welcome. And I will give you just a quick an overview of what has been happening. Rocky Boy says, "I love onion." Yeah, just like me. In most of my dishes, it's always onion, onion, onion. Onion every time. And Rocky Boy said, "Coming back week." Oh, that's lovely, Rocky Boy. Rocky Boy said, "Week." Yeah, that's nice. So we were just been talking about onion, a bit about garlic. We were talking about garlic. So the main reason Alex said they pair well together, and I think some sweet peppers and tomato add to the flavor. Yeah, I've seen like those top chefs, the top chefs, those top chefs. When they are cooking, they always include these two. They are always including them, They always include these two, garlic and onion. Then the other spices will come after that. So they really prioritize garlic and onion. Then finally, when the dish is about to be served, they will bring fresh herbs like coriander, thyme, celery, oregano, what else? Oregano, sage, So, and they'll bring these other herbs after. But they always, most of them, the professionals, they always include onion and garlic, onion and garlic. And this is just, these two, they really make the food delicious. They add the best aroma to the food, That's why the top chefs always in this. Let's go back to the chart. Alex H has said they pair well together, and I think some sweet peppers and tomato add to the flavor. Exactly. Yeah, because if you are making like a savory dish, you can't just like boil the meat or the beef or the mutton without adding these special ingredients: peppers, tomato, onion, and garlic. Rocky Boy said, "I like and sub too." Oh, Rocky Boy, what a gesture. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm really grateful. And yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Then Alex H said, "Thanks for the support, Rocky Boy." Yeah, we really appreciate. We are a really lovely team here, and we appreciate all the lovely gestures people give us. Alex H said, "I used to never use onion, because my husband does not eat onion. Now I make separately for myself. Oh yeah, it's true. Some people don't take onion. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, imagine. Yeah, they don't take onion. Oh, so you have to do double cooking, Alex. Yeah, you have to. And yeah, what can it? If you are used to double cooking, that's fine, And life goes on, and you enjoy the meals. Alex H said he loves garlic. Oh, that's lovely. At least he loves the other one, the other family member of of the Aliam family, the other family member of the Aliam family. Yeah, some people, tolerate certain herbs and certain, vegetables, but others do not tolerate. Even tomatoes. Some people like tomatoes, and there are people who do not like tomatoes. Yeah, that's why we always say human beings are unique. We are all unique. Yeah, we always have, people have different preferences, people have different preferences. For example, as for me, what don't I eat? What? I'm just thinking of something which I don't like to eat. What's that? What's that? What's that? It seems I'm an all-rounder. Eat anything. I'm just thinking what I don't like eating. I just can't find anything I don't like eating. That sounds funny, isn't it? I don't like eating. There's something. What is that? I'm forgetting. What don't I like eating? Uh, the reason why I sort of like eating anything. I think there's a type of fish, I forgot its name, which I don't like. But otherwise, I'm really tolerant to most foods. And yeah, I'm really tolerant to most foods. But some people are intolerant to some food, That's the uniqueness of human beings. Alex H says, she said, he loves garlic. And Alex H said, for me, it is beets and turnips. I don't mind beets and turnips. I used not to like beetroot, but as time went on, and I began to get used to beetroot. It used to be just, it just, when I ate it, when I smelled it long back, I used to feel like nausea. But nowadays, I can even juice beetroot and and mix it with ginger and mix it with celery and enjoy beetroot. Nowadays, it's different. For some things, people gradually, you gradually get used to them and you start enjoying. That's the same story with avocado pears. I used not to like eating avocado pears because I also would feel like nausea when I ate them or when I smelled them. But with time, gradually, I got used to avocado pears, and now it's only because if the reason why I wouldn't have avocado pears in the house is because I have no money to buy them, because here they are so pricey, but otherwise I love them nowadays. So people sometimes get used to certain foods because they try them several times and they end up liking the food. Alex H says, I can eat them, but they are not as pleasant for me. Sometimes corn and avocado affect me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so that's what used to happen to me. I never used to like avocado pears. I don't know. something just happened and I became a fan of avocado pears. I like corn, but I've learned that you shouldn't take corn like in excess, just a little bit at a time is okay. Because corn is believed to have lots of carbs, so you need to try and have as minimum as you can. Although corn is it's so appetizing and it's just tempting, you know, whether it's yellow corn or the white corn or the other black corn, purple corn, it's so tempting. So that's um, that's how people are unique and people have different preferences, and we never know what will be happening, what will make people, some people eat avocado pears and some people not eat avocado pears. I really don't understand it. Is it of the because of how you perceive the thing, or is it because of the compounds in the particular food? I don't know. I think I have to find out why other people like certain food and other people don't like that particular food. Yeah. I don't know what affects us. I just don't know. So yeah, I need to find out, just to read around and find out what happens with human beings when it comes to food. Alex says, I like the color of corn, but the aroma affects me. Oh, imagine. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Sometimes it's the compounds in certain foods which make people not like them, which make people intolerant. Yeah, yeah. Imagine this garlic we're talking about, or even this onion. It gives this pungent, like aroma, pungent like smell. So for some people, they when they smell this onion, they'll say, "Oh my God," they won't like it. But others will use onion rings in salad. Imagine fresh onion ring on their wraps, on their on their salads, in their salads and so on. Or in their burgers, they use fresh onion. And yet some people, that smell of onion is no good to them. So I think, I don't know. I don't really understand why people have different, perceptions when it comes to different food. Alex H says, good sharing, Mary. You have good skill with the fine chopping. Oh yeah, fine chopping garlic. Yeah, because sometimes you want just to try. If you cook like some stew for other people, and you use like large chunks of onion, some people don't like it. They'll say, oh, why is the onion like this? So you end up, chopping the onion into small bits, or the garlic into small bits. Some people just like fine things, they don't like to see the particles of onion lingering in the food. And some people just like the onion to disappear. All they want is the flavor. So hence, we end up chopping the onion into little bits. Alex H says cilantro is another one. Some people perceive the fragrance like soap. Oh yeah. And cilantro is funny. What you are saying is very true. Because um the smell of cilantro is just like you would think it's cosmetics, yeah. But when you use it in food, oh, it sort of, it sort of, goes well with the dishes, you know. But of course, some people think, oh, if you put soap in this stew or in this in this roast beef, you know. I also feel the same with the oregano. Oregano, it smells like it sort of smells like cilantro, and when you pick it from the plant, it will have that like perfume, like fragrance. But the thing is, when you drop it into the stew, it just changes everything. It becomes, it immerses itself so well in the dish that you wouldn't think is the same is the same oregano you picked from the garden. So herbs are like that. They will just mix well. Some of them will mix well with the food or with the dish you are making. Alex H says, yes, I learned from Nigerians that the onion, pepper, and tomato can be blended before cooking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen people blending them. What I managed to blend, I blend tomato, but I haven't, get used to blending onion and pepper. Maybe I might try that in future. I think it will make everything easy because they will just disappear. You won't see any particles of onion or any large particles of pepper. So everything will just be like a paste, which is really good. Yeah, I admire that. Yeah, and um, most Nigerians, they cook real delicious food. Wow, their food is delicious, and their food is well prepared. They take their time to, especially when they do the soup and the gravy. Wow, it is really nice. I mean, even looking at the soup and the gravy, it's just like a paste. There's nothing lingering, like you see an onion jumping up here and you see garlic here, and everything is like in a paste, and it's well, well cooked and well mixed. Yeah, I admire their cooking. They really take time to come up with like delicious dishes, which is amazing. It's no shortcuts. Yes, I learned from Nigerians that the onion, pepper, and tomato can be blended before cooking. Yeah, I wish I would try that as well. It's just a good skill to learn and to utilize. Blending everything, and then you just mix with your stew to make a stew. Yeah, they call it a stew. Yeah, to come up with a delicious, well prepared stew. Sometimes, what did they? I saw a recipe where they were pounding something. You can even pound the the ingredients into a paste, and then you add to your dish. So they do that as well, which is really good. I have a mortar and pestle, but do I use it often? No, not really. Maybe I need to use these things and come up with lovely dishes. Alex H is giving us some love. Thank you, Alex H, for the love. Thank you so much. Alex H said, I want one, but I do not need it. Do you mean a mortar and pestle? I use mortar and pestle, not for the tomatoes or whatever. Or I usually use mortar and pestle for when I get green herbs from the garden. If I want to make like a tea, For example, if I want to make like peppermint tea, from the green pepper, from the fresh peppermint. So I'll wash this peppermint, and then a few leaves, I just pound them in a mortar and pestle, and then I'll steep them just for some minutes in hot water, and then I'll have the peppermint tea. So that's what I do with the mortar and pestle. Uh, Alex said yes, and Alex H said yeah, nice. Yeah, so it's just when it comes to gadgets, uh, the modern equipment is fantastic, and the traditional I consider the traditional equipment is like, it's just fulfilling, because when I'm pounding when I when I'm pounding the something in the mortar, I just take my time, and it's just like entertaining, when you are pounding like peppermint in a mortar. It's just enjoyable. Of course, you could all the same just blend it, but pounding is just fulfilling, and it's like interesting, and it's like you are doing your own thing, That's why sometimes I just take the little mortar and pestle and then start pounding the herbs. I can pound peppermint, I can pound a fresh oregano, and what else? Any herb, I can pound. What else do I usually pound? Coriander. Yeah, I can pound coriander. Yeah, that is if I am in the mood of making a herbal tea. Or sometimes, but with herbs like sage, sage is like a bit resistant to pounding, because of the leaves are a bit uh, tough, So sage will take some time before it can be pounded. Alex Ed said, I saw Janet Bouquet make various smoothies using a sieve. Using a sieve? Oh, coriander and fresh fruits. Wow. Using a sieve. How was she doing? How was she doing it? If you're using a sieve, let me see. Let me get a sieve and see how I can imagine. Or probably, maybe if you crush the things in here, maybe crush them. For example, or maybe you pound them, and then you she grated the fruit across the mesh. Oh, like this. Wow. I saw Janet Boke make various smoothies using a sieve and coriander and fresh fruit. Wow. So just grate like this. Wow, that sounds really amazing. She grated the fruit across the mesh, and what else? So after grating, then pour some water. All right. Wow. Or maybe like this. Uh-huh. But yours is deeper. Yeah, I have a one which is not as deep as this. I don't know where I put it. So I'm just imagining how you can bring the juice up, out from this. So if you grate here, then you pour water. and then the juice comes out. Okay, I might try it and see how it works. I might try it and see how it works. It sounds really interesting, you know. Which fruits was she grating? Which fruits was she grating? Maybe soft fruits? Which fruits? Maybe, which fruit might you grate? Maybe strawberries are soft and strawberries. Maybe we could try with strawberries. What else? Oh, maybe papaya, because papaya is soft. It can easily, it can easily, you know, mash. It can easily get mashed, probably. Yeah, it's worth trying. I will try to experiment on that and see what happens. It was last year. Alex says, I think so. I may find the video and share from my community page later. That's fine, Alex. Alex says, it was last year and I cannot remember. I will try to find it. I can imagine. Yeah, papaya probably might work. And because papaya is soft. And what else? Papaya. I don't know about mango. Maybe mango might work. Then the fibers will just remain on the mesh and the juice will be coming out. Oh, people are really experimental. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. People are really experimental. So it's worth trying. It's worth trying. So I'm really happy because we have gone up to 13 likes. Wow, that's beautiful. 13 likes. That's beautiful. And yeah. So Alex, when do you drop in the garlic? Do you drop the garlic in your dish at the beginning or towards the end? Oh, Alex is asking. Alex says, do you do live stream each week? Oh, you know what, Alex? I have set a goal for me that I will be doing these lives. Imagine every day. This October, I've decided to do the lives every day. That is if I have nothing, going on. So I'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I'm set to have another live tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. It's just that I've just started doing them this last week. So it is something which I was just dreading to do, but I gained up some confidence somehow. I gained some confidence somehow. So I just said, oh, let me try to do these lives. And it seems I'm just, liking them. So I've planned to do the lives for this month of October. If if everything permits, I'm planning to do them like every day. If I miss one, that would be fine. But otherwise, my plan is to do the lives just once a day, you know, this October. Mm. And then see how it goes. Alex H said, I heat the oil and next I place the chopped garlic for a minute and remove. Oh, I see. And then you carry on with the other. Other times I mince the garlic finely and I will add it to the warmed olive oil before other additions. Oh, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, there's always, ways to go around these recipes, when it comes to recipes, I've noticed that there's no one straight answer. We can always, go this way and go this way. And then what we are all looking for is just a delicious meal. So that's awesome. That's really good. Alex H said, awesome, Mary. I'm sporadic with my live streams. Oh, how often do you do yours, Alex? How often? Me, as I've said, is something which I've just started. So I just want to try to be like frequent as I can, so that I'll be able to learn more about them, and maybe just to learn more and just to interact with people, because as it's for a year I've been watching, over a year now I've been watching others doing lives, and I was saying, oh, how do they do it? Then I finally got the confidence, and here I am. Here I am doing the lives. I really was not ready. I really was sort of um, lacked the confidence to do them. So Alex H says she does the lives randomly. Yeah, because of commitments and things going on. There's no way you can, me, I'm just hoping maybe I might get the chance to do them like more nearly like every day, but you never know. Things always turn up. Alex H is giving us some hugs and love. So Alex H, I usually do like 2 hours for my live stream. I do 2 hours. That's my goal at the moment. Alex H says, you have plenty of ideas and it is pleasant to visit you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Alex H. I am grateful for the beautiful compliments, and the live stream cannot be successful without people like you. So I really appreciate your presence, and you are a very good team player. You have really livened this live stream because of your participation, and that's what we should do. When we visit other people's live streams, we need to participate and join the chat. That's the thing we have to do. Oh, I have a friend joining in, the Crusted Joint. The Crusted Joint is saying, hi, Mary Z. I hope you are having a great day. Yes, the Crusted Joint, my great has been beautiful. How about yours? The Crusted Joint. I hope we had a wonderful day. I think over there it's what time? 20, 19, 18. Oh, it's around 4 o'clock, I presume, where you are. Crusted joints. Is it around 4 o'clock? Half 4, maybe. I think half 4. Alex H says, wow, 2 hours daily is good. Yeah, imagine I'm doing 2 hours every day. 2 hours. The crusted joint said, I'm having a great day off, back to work tomorrow. Oh, that's lovely. The crusted joint. Are you going live? When are you going live? The crusted joint. The crusted joint said, hello, Alex H. Yeah. Oh, it is 1:34. Oh, it is 1:34. Yeah, you are just after lunch time. Oh, that's beautiful. So the cluster joint said it is 1:34 where he is, and the cluster joint said, I will be live Friday night. Yeah, I will see how I will connect to your live. Alex H said, do you bake crusted? Yeah, crusted. Alex is asking if you bake. Do you do baking? Yeah, we want to know if you do baking. You can maybe you might bake a Victoria's sponge for us. Or you might bake a gingerbread for us. Do you do baking, crusted? Or you might bake a cheese something. Well, Alex Edge says, I'm thinking of crusty bread. Oh, yeah, crusty bread is delicious. So, I don't know. Crusted bread says, well, not the formal baking. So he doesn't do baking. We were thinking you were going to bake a cake. Well, not the formal baking, said crusted joint. So we've been, Alex H said, okay, that's fantastic. It's lovely to have chats here and there and enjoying ourselves and just supporting each other. That's all we need to do. Crusted Joint said, maybe one day you try baking. Yeah, you never know. You might bake a wedding cake. The most complicated cake. Yeah, you never know. That was a really amazing time we had today. Imagine just people would say just a garlic has brought loads of discussion and loads of participation. So that shows that everything here on earth, here in this world, is precious. Imagine this garlic. We just found something to talk about, and it was really interesting. I'm really happy and appreciate that. Yeah, I always, Alex S says, I will wrap up my tasks here. Thanks so much for the interesting talk. Yeah, me, I'm also wrapping up because I usually do 2 hours and then we will do another 2 hours tomorrow. The crusted joint said, I eat 1 clove of garlic every day. Yeah, that's it. You are in the right direction. The experts say 1 or 2 cloves of garlic are good for us. So if you are not allergic to garlic, 1 or 2 cloves, good. Yeah. So imagine I've been talking about garlic today and we had a fantastic time. So I'll just quickly read everyone who attended, then we will call it a day. So when I'm just grateful for everyone who attended the live stream, and yeah, thank you ever so much. So we have, after I read, then we'll just wrap off, you know. We have Alex H, the crusted joint. We have who else was here? I'm just. We have Rocky Boy. Rocky Boy was here. Amanda Mom was here as well. And we had Rebellion Peace. Rebellion Peace. Matthew Shepard. And we had Mina Wadi. Mina Wadi was here. Fabulous Nuts ASMR was here. Fabulous Nuts. Beautiful people were here today. We had Mazin Idman. We had, who else was here? We had Aaron Morrison and Gojo 888. We had Katie Scott. We had someone called Mathematics. We had Quackstar. I don't know. Yeah, Quackstar. Who else was here? Yeah, those were our guests today. We had Shredder Boy and Admichi Owunta. So I'm grateful for everyone who attended. See you tomorrow.